Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mysticraven. Alright, so Zilla just put out a video. And after hearing it, it pretty much turned me sour. Now, Gina announced, now Solomon's got a video on it, Zilla's got a video on it. We'll get into it. Gina announced in Update 33 that the old queue system's coming back because objectives are not being queued. Because everybody just, even if they play the random, people will just queue deathmatch because it has its own queue. And that's been the problem. That's why I said you cannot segregate, and I have the video on that, you cannot segregate battlegrounds. The game's not in a healthy state to do it. I've suggested they bring out PvP arenas because of players like Zilla. That they bring that out. They need to, because they do need to have it. They deserve to have a playable deathmatch type PvP. But when it affects objective players who want to play objectively, then you have a problem. There's a conflict, right? There's a conflict. So Zilla went on a temper tantrum. It's what it is. It's a temper tantrum. And said, quote, "I'll just treat every battleground like a death match." Okay. Good to know. So you're not getting your way, and a bunch of little crybabies aren't getting their way. So you'll disrespect other players who want to play objectively. Not surprised. Not surprised. Not. You know, I liked it because a lot of players didn't think I could play deathmatch. Ooh, they were wrong. Ooh, boy, were they wrong. They were wrong, weren't they? Oh, yeah. I think they were. And don't worry. Once I get all my mythics and everything and my builds out on this platform, I'll be waiting for you guys. So I look forward to it. I do. Oh, I do. I do. I really do. Because the funny thing about it is, I don't give a fuck what type of PvP I play. You know, I'm a sieger. A lot of times I couldn't play Siege in Cyrodiil because players were hunting me down when I was doing sieges. Now, I'm friends with a lot of these players, and I am. But the fact of it is, I played Dark Age of Camelot. I was a two-time Grand Marshal in World of Warcraft. Now, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft PvP, you know that was the epitome of titles to hold in PvP and WoW. I also was an arena player. So, and in Rift I was in the top 10. So the biggest thing about it is, I'm not surprised. But I can't support him. I can no longer, I've backed Zilla on a lot of things. I have backed Zilla on a lot of his videos. I agree with him on 90-something% of his content. I liked his content. But when you're going to be toxic and a crybaby and say, I'm not getting my way, so I'll force everybody to play as deathmatch because I don't know how to play objectively. I don't want to play in Cyrodiil. The performance is terrible. Though that's where the elite players go. And though players like Fang Rush said, battleground players are better, majority of them are way better than your average player, Cyrodiil player. That's the truth. Yeah, Fang Rush is right. Fang Rush would know a thing or two about PvP. You know? So, can I support Zilla after his little statement and temper tantrum? No, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Because he only has one mindset. You know? It's like, oh, me need to kill. Me kill. Me kill, kill. If I don't kill, I don't know. But PvP is more than that. In every game, it is embodied some form of strategy. When you look at, like war games, like paintball games, anything, capture the flag, it is all based on what? The idea of divide and conquer, and, the principles of the art of war. Or why do you think a lot of, strategists like chess, right? Because there's strategy involved, right? There always is. Speaking of, I'm in the process of getting a lot of my mythics, so I need to go to Cragorn. But yeah, so, I mean, I'm disappointed, man. I'm so disappointed. I understand Zilla's frustration. Don't get me wrong. I understand his frustration, and I do think that there needs to be an instance-based match that allows players to play like that, and that ZeniMax does need to develop another PvP type because of the players who want to do that without suffering a lot of performance issues. But to make that statement at the detriment of every other type of PvPer is selfish and obnoxious. Now, I could be obnoxious. A lot of people who come to my channel can say, Mystic can be very obnoxious. I'm not debating that. I can agree. But I would never try to tell other players who watch my channel, right? I would never try to tell other players, ignore objectives because we're not getting our way. And that's what Zilla just did. That's what Zilla just did. In a nutshell. He basically is promoting his way of thinking and saying, hey, you know what? If we ain't getting our way, guys, fuck it, Just let's teach them all a lesson and let PvP go to shit. Totally. That's what it's doing, man. And I'm like, really, Zilla? Really, dude? You're going to throw a temper tantrum? And you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck the PvP community and fuck the battleground players. And I would not even stop to hesitate to think that Zilla would queue just because they're not getting their way. I'm just saying that. He's peeved. He's at a point, and it's understandable. It is. Let me check out the comments. But I can't support it. I can't. It's bullshit. It's a temper tantrum. That's what it is. So let me check it out. Yo, hi, what's up? I'm thinking about coming back, yo. Hey, what's up, Herc? What's up, TSO? Yeah, definitely you should, brother. You definitely should. I mean, performance is still shit. That's a problem. But you should definitely come back. It's at a toxic point. Actually, and I'm going to say this for the record. Actually, what's going to end up happening, it's going to be players like what Zilla's doing that's going to kill battlegrounds. Because objective players will just quit. Then you're not going to have anybody, because there's no incentive to do PvP for PvEers. Really, there's just not. Unless they're trying to, get jewelry for plating, there's really little to no incentive. There isn't. Not even for PvPers. There's just no incentive. So let's take what little community we have. Let's take what little community we have and just, flush it down the toilet because we just want to throw a temper tantrum. Right? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's let it all go down the shitter, right? I'm not getting my way, so fuck if anybody else could enjoy their gameplay too. Right? That's the mentality we should have. Totally. I mean, I totally agree. That's the mentality we need to have. Oh shit. I got to be a little careful. But yeah, no, man, that is going to be the death. That's going to be the death of this game. Mark my fucking words. It's attitude like that that is going to be the death of the PvP. What's left of the PvP in this game. Besides the weak ass performance and the other issues, it's going to be the players who say we love the PvP, we love it, who are going to fucking destroy it. Hey, sure, why not? Let's cut our own throats. Let's prove ZeniMax right and just, let it go to shit. Everything to go to shit. Why not? Why not? Yeah, sure. Makes sense to me. I mean, shit, I mean, we definitely should not promote, a healthy PvP environment. That would just be ludicrous. That's insane. Don't do that. We can't have that. Let's throw temper tantrums. Fine. That's cool. And I'll be waiting. I'm gonna go in waiting for it. 'Cause you just announced it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because here's the thing. Teabagging, they're taking a stance on the bullshit. I've never teabagged. I don't like, well, I've only teabagged somebody who's teabagged me. If somebody's teabagged me and then I kill them, well, I returned the favor once or twice. But typically I don't like teabagging. I find it very, just childish, stupid. Talking smack's one thing. If you want to talk smack, but, making, a gesture of putting your nuts in people's mouths, that's more than whatever. But, at the same time, no, I'm not surprised. I'm just not. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed that Zilla does not realize what he just did by stating what he stated. And he knew what he was stating. He knew it. He knew. He knew. And that's why I can't support him even more. Because he's promoting other players to follow his lead. Because it's very childish. We'll make ZeniMax listen to us by punishing other ones who want to play objectively. And we'll push them out of the game. Because we're not getting our way. We're entitled to what we want. Yet, you call Siegers Zergers, who are trying to play Siege Warfare. You've done it for years. And then you get an entire zone to do exactly what you want to do in the sewers. That actually performs better than, Cyrodiil. But it's boring because nobody goes down there. Well, duh. Well, that itself is a statement. And now, battlegrounds are suffering because if it's so popular, if it's so fucking popular, then why are players quitting battlegrounds? Because there were more objective players. Duh. Fucking duh. And now you want to be a toxic little crybaby. Interesting. But we want our way. Don't worry. I won't quit. I'll be waiting. But the difference of it is you do got to queue by yourself. Whatever. Don't worry. I'm a streamer too. Mr. Kid do deathmatch. Boy, a lot of people were wrong on that one, weren't they? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you guys. Oh, Mr. can't do this and Mr. can't do that. There's a reason my build's got thousands of views. My PvP build's got thousands of views. Reasons behind that. Proof is in the pudding, pickles. And keep putting that impen on, because I don't build any crit in my PvP builds. So I hardly ever crit. Have a nice day, y'all.